2-gallon steamers. So right here we actually have an ELG4 that's actually in our RMA shop right now. This video is going to be focused on replacing the pressure gauge. Okay, pretty simple task, pretty common. These gauges often get out of calibration, the needles break off of them, or they get damaged. Like this one here, you can see it's got a crack in it, in the cover there. So what you're going to need for this is a replacement gauge, a crescent wrench, and some Teflon. So I'm going to start, this gauge is not taped. You know, sometimes they come taped, sometimes they don't. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to start the tape about 1 thread up. You see this tape's a little wider than my 1/8" pipe is there. And I'm going to rotate the piece into the tape as if I was tightening it, okay? I'm going to go probably 3 to 4 revolutions because it is steam. Okay, once I get 3 to 4, I can just break it off. Now at this point, the new gauge is ready to go. We just got to remove the old one. This one's a little easy. You can hold it by the siphon here. These things aren't really that tight because they're it's only an 1/8" pipe. So there's a little square thing on the bottom of the gauge here. I'm going to fit my wrench to it. Yep, at that point I can hold the siphon. There we go. Now I can turn the gauge off. Once you get to the point where it's hand tight, I can unthread it. Luckily the pipe thread loosens very easily because of the taper. I'm going to clean all my gunk out of there. Actually, come over here with this one, Dakota. I wish I had a pick for this. This one has actually got a lot of gunk into it. Unfortunately, this machine here is one that wasn't very well maintained, so a lot of contamination into it. That there, shine that, I don't know if you can really see it. That contamination, and that's why it's really important that these are blown down at the end of the day. You know, don't ever store them with water in them if you're not using it, and make sure you blow them down with about 5 psi of pressure because it blows all that contamination down, otherwise it builds up. Okay, you know, that's hard water, that's calcium, it's a little bit of rust from the tank. You know, it all just kind of sits in there if you're not cleaning these properly. So anyway, that actually will, when we get this back to the RMA shop, we'll actually purge this one really nice because we know it's got stuff in there. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to finish replacing the gauge. So if you come across your machine like that, you can go ahead and hook compressed air in it to kind of blow stuff out. That'd be the best way I recommend cleaning that. So to reinstall the gauge is pretty straightforward, just the opposite. You're going to want to start it on here, rotate it around, right at tight, lefty loosey. So once you get it hand tight, go ahead and put your wrench back on it. Here we go. And you feel it getting tight, you want to make sure the gauge is clocked forward, of course. Except right now I'm putting a decent amount of effort into this, so I don't think I'm going to get another revolution around, so I'm just going to stop it here. Right there, clocked forward. If you, for some reason, can't, you know, you've gone too far and you can't get a whole revolution around without risking breaking the threads out the bottom of it, take it all the way back out, retape it, try it again. Okay, and of course stop 1 revolution previous. At this point here, the machine's ready to go. So you can go ahead, you can close your vent valve back up, plug your machine back in. Anytime you're doing these tasks, you want the machine vented, you want it unplugged. Turn it back on, let it build up pressure, make sure you have no leaks there, make sure the gauge is functioning as intended. And that's it. So that one's pretty straightforward. That's replacing the pressure gauge.